Thanks, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's LeBron James. And it's T in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Noel in at the 2. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Now, here is James. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Pass to Prince. And here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to T. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Oh, such a creative player. Look, James is fantastic at reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Now here's Towns. Check by Davis. Lets it go from 11. Towns can't get it to go. Here's T. Back to Anthony. And the layup falls.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Westbrook against Russell. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. James passes to Westbrook. Here's T. Pass to Davis. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Davis.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Noel. Deflected. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And then Russell with the dunk.
Just the fast break look before the defense has a chance to set up. That comes from Russell's high basketball IQ.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Here's T. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. It doesn't go for him.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
Pass to Russell. Here's Prince. Edwards with it. Check by James. Here's Noel. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Now here's Westbrook. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
A great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2. From outside. Russell against Westbrook. Lets it go from 14. Anthony grabs the board.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunt.
And he drives in. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
There isn't much this fella can't do, and just to prove it, he goes to the finger.
Outside Russell. To the wing on the left. Towns down low. Davis on him. And the bucket is good.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
The Lakers in the lead. Now Westbrook. Here's T. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
Absolutely dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Russell with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Russell, that's good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Edwards against James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Westbrook against Russell. Pass to Towns. On the wing, Noel. Pulls up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Anthony with a bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Russell against Westbrook. Pass to Towns. From 9 feet. Rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Well, how often do we hear it? You know, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Now here's Russell in the game against Denver. Very impressive. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's T, covered by Towns. Back to Davis. Here's T, left side Davis. Over Towns. Davis misses. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Westbrook against Russell. Towns passes to Edwards. And here's Russell. Here's Prince. 23 points his last outing. Here's Edwards. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Edwards has got his second bucket on the night. And here's James. 13 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Outside Edwards. Russell against Westbrook. To the inside. Noel. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Anthony with a bucket.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here's Russell. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And Minnesota calls time here. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Beasley in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And how about his defense? 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
Well, guys, she in the last outing against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped 56 points, and his passing was the story of that one, creating for others. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
To the paint. Here's T. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Noel. He picked up 15 in their last win against Denver.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Russell with the ball. Pass to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's T. There's the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And stolen by Beasley. Westbrook against Russell. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. And they're on the break. Here's Anthony. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Prince. Russell against Anthony. Releases. The shot by Russell, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Shot's good by James.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Beasley. Some solid defense from James.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And the basket is good. Anthony's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 14-point game. A shot from the mid-range. Noel, that's good. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grab.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Here's T, following the score by Minnesota. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Noel. James with the block.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
Beasley, that's good.
He knew he had that one. He's got the open 3. He's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
James outside. Pass to T. Now here's Davis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's T. Goes up off the inbound. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that can make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, you could be next.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Westbrook against Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he comes up with a bucket. James has got 6.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Beasley for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to T. Anthony against Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Russell. Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, man, tremendous pass by Russell. Great at whipping it around.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's T. 18 points for him. And it's good for 2.
And he gives up some size.